Okay, so we're talking about, like the exercise that we're doing is basically a basic set of conditions to teach you how to try and touch or capture the substantial point in your partner. So we're starting with a very simple substantial point, and obviously as they move more freely, well, it's going to change and it gets more difficult. But it has to become something that's not intellectual, meaning you don't have to decide and think and aim or any of that. It needs to be more natural. Now, this ability to naturally touch the center or the substantial point of things, we all have it. When you pick up things, you touch their center of gravity. I remember, I'll never forget, when I was 20 or something and quite strong, I threw my back out really bad by picking up a roll of toilet paper. It has no weight. If you just make an error, it's like if you misjudge where the center of something is, it just goes into you and it hurts you. But we're so used to picking up inanimate objects like that, we know where the center is of things. You know, when you try to pick up something with an awkward center, it's really hard. Now, it's a bit different. It's not just a center of weight, it's center of power, substantiality, movement, chi. It's more complex. But we're learning how to touch that substantial part of our partner. So if we just push free play, if I have to feel for what he has and touch it, any substantialness within him is what I'm looking for. Now, if he's really loose and I can't touch it, right, I have to learn how to be more sung so I can find it, because the substantiality is relative. If we're at the same looseness sort of level, it's like this, right? Or if I'm really stiff, he feels me, right? But if I'm really sung compared to him, it makes him feel a bit stiff. I want to find this in him. Find the tension in him, find the hardness in him, and touch it and fire it out. So I want my mind to be open, that global part of Ting we've been talking about, open, so that I can feel inside him where it is. Where is the hardness, and I can touch it. If I can't touch it, I miss. I have to feel it and fire it. So if he touches me, I feel the substantial. If I touch him, I feel the substantial point. I stay, I listen. Where's the hardness? There. Practice in a way that your awareness learns how to perceive the substantialness in your partner. First basic, set pattern, repeatable, boring, repetition, hundreds of thousands of times. So that something deep inside you, not your thinking mind, not the calculating part, just starts to know. It becomes natural, very natural. Yep. It's a bit like riding a bike or something. It's really weird, but after a while, it's the most natural thing. You have the neurology built, you know how to touch, you know how to balance, and you start to learn about it of the other person. Okay? Then you just release. Okay? Now, some people, I understand that you have no idea about Kung Fu culture or anything, and people come up and, oh, please, can I feel exercise? Can I feel Jin, Si? Can I feel this? Can I feel... No. Why? Because you asked me. I'm not here to do a monkey show, right? I'm here to teach you something. If you want to learn it, good for you. If you don't, don't. I'm not here to let you feel something. It's not my job. And if I say yes, and then, okay, now can I feel this one? Okay. How many different ones do you want to feel? 6? There's only 100 people. There's no lesson. It's just a monkey show, okay? You've just burned your bridges for feeling it if you come up and ask me. Maybe next time. It's not the done thing, let's say. Secondly, in this kind of art, You learn, you learn, you learn. I remember when I was training, if my teacher touched me, it would be like the best day. You learn every day, you suffer every day, and they touch you, yes, I got a gift. It's not your right of entitlement, right? I know that most people think they're entitled to everything, but you're not. The other day I was listening to an interview with a student, inner-door student of Yang Xiaochong, who is Yang Chenfu's son. And I know about this guy who was dating the daughter. That was his little in, date the daughter. So he's dating Yang Xiaochong's daughter, so he got a little in with the family. But anyway, it's in Hong Kong 35 years ago. So just to give you an idea of the way they know how to value touch. 35 years ago in Hong Kong, the students would pay for the private tuition, which was just that. But separate to that, it was 70 USD per 30 seconds to touch him. Now that's a gig, right? I think that's a bit crazy, obviously, but it's illustrating it's not just your entitlement to get touched or to feel something. You're entitled for the information that we share. And honestly, there's quite a few seniors going around and everyone's getting something to feel out of it. So it's a bit of advice next time, or when you go to some other teacher, if you just be cool and humble, there's way more chance of feeling more than if you come up and tell me what you want, right? Okay, cool. So, bone setting, apparently they've booked in one more day for tomorrow. So if people want a second one or haven't booked in or want to do Friday, it's newly opened. So if that's the case, you have to talk to Gabriel, okay, and book it in. I suggest you do so. Get your skeleton correct. And enjoy the push hands and try to work on the right stuff. Yep.
We need to take one more.
No, we'll do it tomorrow. That's all right. Yeah. So the photo was a dud after all that. Technology did its stuff and it's just hideous. So tomorrow we try again. Anyway, enjoy the free push. Try to develop the quality, touch the foot, try to do this, do this, do this, do this. Next week when you think, oh, that's all bullshit what they do, you can do your own thing. But this week I suggest you try to grab something out of it. All right, thank you.